Hey, it's me, J.Evans, and it is time for us to talk the talk. That's right, where we talk about any and everything, and today is Sizzling Sunday. That's right, we go over and cover the topics that I've discussed and new topics that happen Monday through Saturday. But instead of doing it, I was chopping things up on Monday, but it couldn't wait. Sunday is a greater day, so I said let's sizzle these topics up like a hot apple pie fresh out the damn oven. Okay, now before we get into that, let me say this. All topics are alleged, and allegedly they are strictly for entertainment and gossip purposes only. So don't come for me saying, oh, J.Evans, I'm gonna sue you. No, because the only thing I own right are the wings in my freezer, and those chicken wings probably have freezer burnt on them by now. I need to throw them away. I'm cleaning up today, so that's why I did this video early, but you'll see it uploaded a little later. But these are just my opinions and my thoughts. Don't get up in your arms. Don't get an attitude like, oh, you said this, you said. It's my thoughts and opinions, because this is America where you can run your mouth. Now let's roll into this street therapy and diagnose some of these people. Who are we about to talk about now, apple pies? Kenya Moore and Porsha Williams. Now, Kenya just, I'm at a loss for words, but okay. Kenya and Porsha had an exchange. I think this was via Instagram. Now, this is from Peach Report Daily over there on Instagram. Now, a person posted something on Instagram. I don't know if it was on Porsha's page or whoever page, but the screenshot showed that the person said Porsha is doing this clout chasing. This girl is just doing this all for show. Glad it's positive, but trust it is for show. So Kenya responded really with just the eye emojis, you know, the little looking eyes, and looked up at the comment. Now Porsha then tagged the person and said, what I'm doing now is trying to help create a better future for all of us. I'm praying for you. And she said, your Instagram name says it all. You're up to no good. She went on to tell Kenya that she should be ashamed of herself for bringing attention to this troll. She actually then went on to say, you want people to pay attention to this mess. Shame on you. You knew blogs and people all over will follow this. Kenya said back, I support real leaders. She then said, at Eva Marcel, she's been a real activist, blah, 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 blah. Look, let me tell you something. Kenya, to me, likes to throw the rock and hide her damn hand. She's the kind of person to me that's full of, because I feel like you're doing stuff for a storyline and for TV, Kenya Moore. You've had more relationships where they keep saying, oh, you're paying for this, you're paying for this. Now, when Mark get at you and he hits you with that Ken, you fall right on in line. So, Porsha, you might need to hit her with the Ken and make her fall in line. Now, I feel like, you know, they all create some drama on Housewives, and some of them do some good stuff, some bad stuff, but Porsha is in a good place. She's out here fighting for Breonna Taylor. She was featured on the cover of New York Times about her activism, and she's using her platform for good. While Kenya, you on the other hand, trying to keep a man that does not look like he wants to keep you. So you need to get yourself together and leave Porsha alone, because you are being, that's right, say it with me, a bunny hop jack rabbit fool. Not even the good Nestle's bunny. That is the delicious chocolate bunny. But you always in something, Kenya. Sit down. Tired of you. Why is she here, Ike? Why is Kenya still here playing these games? Now, this next one is about Tamar, Vincent, and David. And I want to give a slice of apple pie to my apple pie, Miss P. Matthews. She has been a great supporter. She comments, she gives me little tips, and she gave me a tip on how to say David's name, y'all, because sometimes I'm not good with names. So I just said David, and I made a noise for his last name. I couldn't say it. Now, Miss Matthews told me, and she wrote it in the description, that his name is Adafisico. I think I said it right. David Adafisico. So shout out to you in a slice of apple pie. Now, she did tell me, did you hear the latest? And I'm like, what's the latest? So she put me on to it. And it is, which I'm sure many of you have heard, and if you haven't, I'm about to give you this slice of pie. I went on over there to Instagram, into the shade room, to get the shade. Now, they put out a text message, allegedly, from Vince and David. But when you look at this text message, apple pies, look at this on my little tablet. This looks like some from the Old Testament. Like, it's distorted. And basically Vincent is saying, David, at first I was a cheerleader for you two. Him and Tamar, he's saying. I'm disappointed and disgusted for a man to talk to any female the way you talk to someone you told me you love and promised me you will protect her. He goes on to say, after I make sure Tamar and Logan's belongings are cleared out of your home, there is no need to contact you, nor for you to never contact Logan again. Now, this is my thing. David, if you're allegedly done with Tamar and she's allegedly assaulted you, and you said on your Instagram live that y'all were driving in your Rolls Royce and she hit you and it caused you to damage your expensive car, why are you still trying to stay in contact with her? Why are you trying to stay in contact with her child? Because on the show, they were showing clips of Tamar's show, Get Your Life, where you had a problem with Vince coming to the house. That's the father of her son, David. They're always going to have to be in communication. Now, I just don't know what to do with you at this point. Now, apple pies, I did watch Tay-Tay's show. A link for it is listed in the description. You can see the reviews I did on it and other Tamar videos. But to me, it couldn't keep my attention. It was all over the place like a broke man begging for change. How a broke man just everywhere on the freeway trying to get change. That's what I got from this show. So it just didn't hold my attention. Now, Tamar, I wrote you a prescription, okay? To go stay with Miss E, and I was gonna come and be your life coach, because Yana couldn't handle you, but J.Evans can. Because with Miss E help, we gonna make sure you get on the right track and spend time with your baby. That's the only man you need to focus on. Her baby brings her so much joy. It's obvious in her face, so that's the track I want you to stay on, Tamar. David, I want you to get some super glue and put it on your lips. Leave that girl alone and stop saying stuff. If she hit you or if you hit her, whoever hit, baddest man hit my hand, is not that anymore. I want y'all to separate and not have no contact. That's the prescription I'm writing. Tamar, change your phone number. He's still following her on Instagram. I looked because I was nosy. He's still following her on YouTube here. Cut it out, David. Okay? I'm sick of you. When you break up with somebody, that's it. When I break up with a dude, I'm done. If I see him and he's on fire, I won't even piss on him, because when I'm done with you, I'm done. It ain't no Jack, take me back. Now, let's roll into this next story, because David done got me hotter than fish grease on a Friday night when you just got paid. This is about the Kardashians, and this is via page 6. They're saying that the Kardashians show might not allegedly be over. Now, the Kardashians, they were getting paid $150 million from the people over there, ETV. ETV, give me a show, okay? Let's talk. Now, they're saying, because I knew something was up, because Kris is a master manipulator, baby. Kris wasn't just finna let those girls die out from their diagnosis. I diagnosed them of famous for being famous. No, 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 no. Allegedly, Kris is trying to work up a deal. And let me see who this deal she's trying to work up. She's trying, they're saying, to go after Netflix, Apple TV, and Amazon. That's right. Somebody else signed a deal, they're saying, such as Ryan Murphy, and reportedly they got $300 million. So that's what they're trying to do. Insider, allegedly, according to page 6, is saying that they're trying to shift away from like the format of the show and trying to do something like Shark Tank. whatever, Kardashians. But I knew Kris wasn't gonna let them girls go out. So I guess shout out to you, Kris. You can be my manager, but you can't do me like how y'all got Kanye going crazy, because I ain't gonna go for it, baby. you won't do me like Kanye. I won't be in a sunken place, but you can be my manager, Kris. Get me a show. Not like your talk show that got canceled, but get me a show, Kris. Okay, now this next one is on Mr. Andrew Gillum. Now, Andrew is supposed to be doing an interview on the Tamron Hall show. Tamron Hall, as you know, her show is coming back for season 2. They're going to show the show on the OWN network as well, so y'all can check it out on OWN. Let's see. Now, Tamron, and this is also via Page 6, and I love Page 6 because they say on Instagram on their site, if you don't want it on Page 6, don't do it. Okay, I'm here for it. Now, this is the first interview, and they're saying Andrew Gillum's wife decided to go on with Tamron Hall for this exclusive. An insider said that she only agreed to do this if she could be interviewed for a portion without her husband Andrew, and yes, he decided to do it with her. They're going to be opening up. Now, Tamron said that this was a hard interview for her to do because it was heartbreaking and it was one of the most difficult of her career. My thoughts on this is Andrew gonna get up there and tell the truth? Because they're saying he had like a drinking problem. That's good PR. I told y'all what PR do. They come in, they spin a story, they find a solution, you apologize, and the world moves on and they forgive you. But if Andrew and his wife RJ not gonna tell the real story, because a lot of people think Andrew is a sugar cookie, fruit brownie, deluxe, fruit roll-up. They think he's gay. And if he is, allegedly, I'm not for sure. Now, what I do know is I saw some pictures of Andrew on a boat with some guys, and he had his shorts real short, like some Daisy Dukes. I said, look at Andrew's legs. They look good. Andrew's a nice-looking man. But could they be in a marriage of convenience, apple pies? What do y'all think? Now, this is just me. I saw the picture of Andrew passed out drunk. Why would you and these men be in this hotel like this? Why would you be drinking with these men like this? So, I mean, just say what it is. If you don't want to say it, that's your choice. But don't get up here with a fluff piece full of... Don't get up here, and I think that's what it's going to be. And y'all know I'm going to do a video about it. You already know that apple pies is going to roll down. Now, this interview is actually set for tomorrow on the Tamron Hall show. It's her season premiere on the 14th. So y'all be sure to tune into that apple pies. I just want to see what they're going to say. Don't look. He said he had a drinking problem. The thing wasn't true about the drugs and all that. J.Evans, and this is my opinion, allegedly, I don't believe that. I don't think you're telling the truth. I think that is a bunch of... Okay? But do I think that should stop him from being able to go back into politics? No, because everybody does something. And who am I to judge? Who are you to judge? But Andrew, don't sit down and give us no fluff piece, okay? We don't want to go on a trip to the land of make-believe with Mr. Rogers and the Mr. Rogers gang. We don't even want to go with the McDonald's gang with you on this little fake stuff. Now, let's roll over into something, interview I found here on YouTube, because I'm always looking and playing Inspector Gadget. Now, I found the interview on Jay Manuel. He was Mr. J from Tyra Bank's Top Model. Y'all remember Top Model? Now, this was an interview on the channel. It's called Chicks in the Office. And basically, he did an interview. He says he's coming out with a book. In the book, he talks about certain things, and it's spent a certain way. But in this interview that he did with the bloggers, he's saying that he wanted to leave Top Model after season 8, that they kind of said, well, you allegedly won't get to work or do anything with this network again, and they needed him, so they brought him in. Now, allegedly, he said Tyra Banks wouldn't even speak to him. She would only speak when the cameras were rolling. Let me tell y'all something about Tyra Banks. Is she a great black model? Model, period? Yes. As a person, I think Tyra Banks is fake as hell. When she had that talk show on, it was fake to me. What made me be like, with her was America's Top Model, because it just didn't seem authentic. In the one episode where she had with Tiffany, where she was, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you? No, if that would have been me, I would have said, how dare you, Tyra Banks? Because you were always complaining about how Naomi Campbell was mean to you and she used to do you. You brought her on your Tyra Banks show and you tried to get Naomi to go for it. And Naomi was like, Now, Naomi did apologize to you, but she also made it a point to say, I'm sorry if you felt like. Let me tell you something, apple pies. When a person apologizes and they say, I'm sorry that you felt that way, or I'm sorry that's not a real apology. Because in an apology, you take ownership. You say, I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, or I'm sorry that you say I, not that you felt that way. So if somebody ever apologized to you like that, cancel it. It's not a real apology, apple pies. And Tyra, you just seem just fake to me. Fake as a $3 damn bill. So y'all can check that out over here. But you know, I do believe Mr. J on this. I do believe Tyra was a mean girl to him, and she's suffering from mean girl syndrome. Okay? And you always talking about Naomi Campbell, big forehead self. You need to stop, Tyra. Now, the next one I want to get into is a slice of apple pie. I'm giving this slice of apple pie to the Fantabulous OJs. The dynamic trio has recorded a song. If y'all have not heard it, it's the Love Train remake, where they will remix, where they're endorsing Biden and Miss Kamala Harris. Okay, now I love the OJs, y'all. They give you vocals for days, and I need to give them a slice of apple pie for telling people about the importance of voting and for mixing it into their amazing music, because they got that Philly sound with Gamble and Huff, the legendary producers from Philadelphia. Now, let me roll into this news alert. This is via TMZ. Michael Bloomberg donates $100 million to 45 being defeated. That's right. They are saying the former NYC mayor and current billionaire announced Sunday he's committing $100 million to defeat 45. I don't even like saying his name. I just say 45. The man in office. He's doing this for the state of Florida because he knows that that is a make or break state. So he is supporting Joe Biden. So I need to give you a slice of apple pie too, because you realize and know what time it is. Apple pies is important for y'all to get out here and vote. I've updated my voter registration card, and I will have me in this box haircut in line voting, baby. A lot of people say as long as you vote, vote. Yes, just vote. Let your voice be heard and get out there and make sure you do the damn thing. Now tonight, it's epic, y'all. It's the versus battle with Patti LaBelle and Gladys Knight. Let me tell you something. I'm here for the versus battle. People are already in arms like, oh, Patty's gonna win, or oh, Gladys is gonna win, or da-da-da. At the end of versus battle, have y'all ever seen them announce a winner or a loser? No. It's just for fun. It's just to celebrate their catalog, their greatness. Now, the last one was with Brandy and Monica. I love that one. I think they did good. I love both of these ladies. They can do no wrong to me. Their songs and the impact of them is amazing, because these women came along during a time where there was prejudice, there was sexism, and they carved their own lane. They are both iconic. I love Gladys Knight when she sings, got to use my imagination, when I really got to use, dum, 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 dum. Then she hit the darkness all around me. She tears that song up. Any song she tears up. And Patti, I love Patti. On My Own is one of my favorites, because I was in a not good place, and I used to listen to that song because I was really on my own, like starting over. Patti has a loud instrument, and I'm here for it, baby. She will blow you out of water. She gets a lot of flack because people say, oh, she's screaming, or oh, she's hollering. Patti herself has said, you give me a mic and I'm gonna sing. Sing, Patti. Please kick off one of your pumps, Miss Patti. I promise I will roll around on my living room floor for you. You don't have to roll around, because I know you're gonna be looking nice and cute. You and Gladys both are going to do it. And yes, I'm going to do a video about that versus battle because I'm ready for it, baby. I'm here for it. Now, who would y'all like to see on the next versus battle? I would love to see Mary and Kim because that's the only two that can match. But Mary says she's not interested in doing a versus battle. I saw her on Watch What Happens Live. She says she's not interested. A lot of people want her and Faith to do one, but the next one has to be great since they've given us two legends like Miss Patty and Miss Gladys. I think we need two legendary soul singer males, not newer, like from that same era as them. Now that rolls me into my Let's Review. And this Let's Review, because I like tying in my topics together. Y'all saw how I did the election thing and then the thing about Biden and Michael Bloomberg. Okay, so I got off the versus battle. Okay, and guess what my review is on? LaBelle. That's right, it's a Patty, Sarah, and Nona. And this is their Chameleon album, baby. Now, you might remember this iconic cover that Erykah Badu kind of parodied in her song, Honey. Let me tell y'all something about this album. This album is legendary. Now, their last couple of albums outside of the one with Lady Marmalade, okay, they didn't just go over well, but these are cult fan classics. It's a song on here called Get You Somebody New. And when I say I love that song, it has like a little rock edge to it. This album is edgy. They were edgy. They were ahead of their time. Get You Somebody New, they say, when you call my name, I can't stand it. I was with a dude, and when he called my name, I couldn't stand it. I used to play this song, and he knew it was for you because you wasn't hitting on. And I broke camp on yo. Okay, so this one also has another great song called Isn't It a Shame? Patty has done this song live and rolled around. That song is so soulful, y'all. So it's another one who's watching a watcher, Chameleon. It's just great. I can't say enough good things about it, so make sure you check it out. You can, I'm pretty sure, listen to it here on YouTube. Run to an old vintage record store and get this album. I got it from a vintage store. I love music, I love albums, and I love Patti LaBelle and LaBelle. They also have other great albums and other great songs that I also love. There's another one called Running Out of Fools. If you're going to make a fool out of somebody, they infuse the Aretha Franklin song into that, Running Out of Fools, and then they add another one. It's great. They are the real deal, okay? There are a lot of girl groups out, but this one, Apple Pies, vocally, no girl group I know can come close to them. The only one I think that can come a little bit close vocally is Brownstone, because Brownstone, those girls could go. They could sing. Not sing, but sang. And sang is like fried chicken versus baked chicken. They were fried chicken, but LaBelle is it. So that's it for me. We've chopped it up, apple pies, like veggies in a food processor. If you're not one of my apple pies and I've said it and you are like, what is an apple pie? It's my subscribers. They are great. They are amazing. I love food, and what tastes better than apple pie? Okay, so I had to give them the best name possible. Be sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to me, set your alerts and your notifications so when I upload a video, you can see it. My contact information is listed below. So if you need me to talk about something, or if you want to give me a tip about something, click that little triangle. It's all there. And before I go, let me pause for this cause because I got some great sponsors. So let's get into it.
Are you looking for affordable yet fashionable clothing? Look no further. Give us a look at www.bendthetrendbtq.com. You can also check us out on social media via Instagram at BendTheTrendBTQ, and also on Facebook, BendTheTrendBTQ, where we carry women's clothing, accessories, and shoes. Now back to J.Evans. Let's talk the talk.
Hey YouTube, what's up? I am Lachelle of Resume Chick, a very proud sponsor of the J.Evans_Talk the Talk show on YouTube. Want to know how else you can talk the talk and walk the walk? I'm that chick, Resume Chick. If you want to level up on your career goals and get a professional resume, interview prep sessions, and so much more, get at me. My website is www.resumechickllc.com. resumechick.org. On Facebook, I'm Resume Chick LLC. And on Instagram, I'm _Resume Chick LLC. Back to you, Jay.
So let me tell y'all something, apple pies. If you need to get your clothes together and you need a job and you get your resume together, be sure to check those sponsors out. Their information is listed below. Just click that little triangle description with all that good stuff. And let me give you one more that can help you with your hair and vintage clothes, baby.
www.signaturestrand.com. Again, that is www.signaturestrand.com. Back to you, J.Evans. Let's talk the talk.
Whether it's sequins, furs, leather, feathers, or fringe, we have a little bit of everything for everyone. We go from size 2 to 22 and beyond. And please feel free to contact us on Instagram at Uptown with R&R. If you have any requests or anything in particular, maybe you're going to a special event, or maybe you just want to have fun in your closet, we're here to service all your fun, fashion, funky needs, okay? So, this video is partly sponsored by Uptown with R&R. Again, find us on Instagram at Uptown with R&R. And back to you, J.Evans. Let's talk the talk.
All right, y'all. Let's talk the talk. We've talked about any and everything. Remember, tonight, versus battle with the icons, Gladys Knight and Patti LaBelle. And with that being said, it's only one thing left for me to say, apple pies. We've talked the talk. Now it's time to walk the walk. All right, y'all.